I started studying German when I was in middle school and started focusing on science when I was in high school. And when I was looking at colleges, I really wanted to find somewhere where I could really develop both of my passions and use both sides of my brain. So I really wanted to be in the lab and doing this research and using these instruments, but at the same time reading books about Romanticism in the 19th century and writing essays.
I think I've had a very unique experience here at the College of Wooster. I decided to major in English and geology. I know I took a couple English classes in high school, and I think that's when I really started to learn the value that you can take from reading texts and how diverse they are. And I think geology, that stemmed from probably that I've just spent my entire life outdoors, I guess from a pretty young age, going out on hikes and just spending time playing in the mud.
I'm going to be doing 2 separate independent studies, one for each major. And for my biochemistry independent study, I will be using Ozorb to develop a new method for allochemical extraction from soil as potential use for biopesticides. And for my German IS, I am going to be studying the rediscovery of the Middle Ages in 19th century Germany and how it led to the rise of nationalism throughout the century.
What I elected to do was combine English and geology into one IS because I think that there's so many points of intersection between the two. What I'm doing is I'm taking this growing network of tree ring chronologies that we have. I've learned the general dynamics of glaciers. How do they react to climate? How do tree rings capture that? And what is the relationship between them? And I think having a double major in English, making these kind of dense and complicated scientific principles and writing, making it accessible to people so that more people can understand it and know what's happening.
During the fall of my junior year, I got the amazing opportunity to study abroad in Freiburg, Germany, where I got to participate in a program on language and area studies, where I lived in an apartment with German roommates and experienced German culture firsthand.
Going to Alaska this past summer was an incredible experience. I went with Dr. Wiles and we stayed in the backcountry in Glacier Bay National Park and Preserve for 2 weeks. As these glaciers are retreating, this new wood that hasn't ever been dated or studied, it becomes available. And so we wanted to be the first ones to get there.
As a freshman, I never would have guessed all of the opportunities that Wooster has allowed me to have, from studying abroad to the outside research experience. So I would encourage really anyone who is interested in doing, however unusual, a double major. It's definitely worth it.